Hey guys, and welcome back to Back Reveals. So it is Wednesday, March 16th, 2022. And oh boy, this episode is one that I feel I've been wanting to do for a real long time now as I finally get to reveal. Yeah. It's finally time to reveal what the absolute heck has gone up with the LANAI over the last few months. Yep, this episode finally explains why. That's why the title says, What Happened to the LANAI? Because, yeah, a lot happened. A real lot. Let's get into it. But before I do, think back to when I said this.
You thought the workshop being redone, alongside getting that awesome outside area, was the only cool thing to happen in the backyard this year in 2021, alongside those new fences? No. That was only the beginning of many great improvements to come to this backyard in the near future.
Yep, that's right. Something else has happened. Let's have ourselves a look. After the event of the house here being repainted, we figured that obviously wasn't going to be the only thing to be improved after that. Let me explain why all this is here now. But before I do that, I really wasn't joking when I said the garden was actually going to be gone in the future. Yup, the garden is literally gone entirely. This was all done on Tuesday, March 15th. Hence why I didn't do any more videos after the back review. And that's exactly why. Now, of course, well, technically, the pieces to the garden are technically right there. We still gotta throw them out. Yep, those are the former pieces of the garden. We still gotta throw those out, but here's the thing. As for the rest of this, oh yeah, and by the way, the time I'm recording this is 6:23 p.m. So cool, in the evening again. Pretty awesome. Anyway, you might notice all of the LANAI stuff is out here. I'll explain that now. And we'll come back to this. So, alright, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. That's right. All of the water is gone. Yep, it's finally time I finally explain what the heck happened. After repainting the entire house, we realized that obviously was not going to be the only thing we did. Remember how I said many more great things to come into the future here? That's right. Something else is getting remodeled here. Yeah, you really thought the only thing getting renovated here in 2020 was just a few pieces of furniture moved around? Oh no! No! The entire room this time is getting completely remodeled and renovated. And I mean, the pavers are going to be completely redone. The pool is going to be completely redone. Well, at least the floor, the walls, and of course the tiles right there. Yeah, all of this is going to be redone. Here's the thing. The project technically already started on March 16th. But on March 15th, what we had to do, because we were going to obviously get new pavers around here, we obviously had to take literally everything out of the room. Oh, and you bet this took 5 hours. From 11:30 a.m. to around nearly 5 p.m. Or something like that. But either way, oh, it took 5 hours. And you bet it was difficult. Really difficult to get everything out of here. Well, at least it just took a very long time. And also, all of this stuff right here is stuff that will be going into this LANAI soon. So purposely, the reason why everything was almost nearly empty for the past 2 months is because we've been trying to prepare for this renovation project. Now, for all we know, this project we heard is going to take at least a month, which means it'll be done sometime in April, which is as expected because this is a really big project. So what we did, or at least what was done today, was that all of the water in the pool here, as you can see, was completely drained. Yep, all the water is completely gone, which means we can literally not do anything with this pool until it comes back, after we're, of course, done, redoing it. And yeah, obviously after it's done being redone here, we obviously put all the water back. Of course, we're going to have to get new water for this pool, obviously. So yeah, so that means all these floors are going to be redone. The walls are already done because we already painted them back in November. The TV, I think, is eventually going to have to be taken down just for probably a few days or something. Look, I don't know. But either way, yeah, that explains why this is here. I'll explain now. Whoa! I almost tripped there. Oh yeah, by the way, we were using the hose earlier because we had to do some stuff up there. It was a little messed up there. But yeah, that exactly explains why everything's out here. And yeah, so you might notice it's all with the tree next to the garden. I can't really call it that anymore, can I? But honestly, I have gotten so used to the name that I'm just gonna keep it like that. So now, this is technically now no longer called the garden, but is now technically called the side yard. Technically over there is 2 on the other side, but this is, I think, our full-on side yard, because technically on the other side has the shed. And we know that for a reason. Now, here's another little fun thing I thought I'd bring up right now. If we head into my workshop right here, and if we open this up, as you might notice, there is all the stuff that used to be, hold on. Yep, it's all the stuff that used to be in that drawer from the LANAI. Now, of course, that isn't in the LANAI anymore, and we also had to take literally everything out of it so we could just clean it out, before taking it out of the room, because, let's just say it was a really dusty in there. So we literally had to take everything out of the dresser, including all my decorations. My mom put it into this bag. Of course, I'm gonna have to put it in the shed somewhere when I get the time, and just when I get the chance to, which hopefully that'll be soon. Hopefully I'll get the chance to, put them, right into that shed, which is literally right there. I'm just behind it, of course. So I thought I'd just bring that up real quick, just in case anyone was curious. Oh yeah, we got a ton of mud piles. Yeah, it rained earlier. And yesterday too. But thankfully, it rained like literally after we were done in here. So that was awesome. Yep, it literally rained as soon as we were done doing stuff in here, which was the perfect timing considering we didn't want it to rain while we were doing all this stuff. So yes, so for those curious, what is under this tarp, and no, this is not the original tarp from the 2017 Bike Derby. No, this is a completely new one. So, the cinder blocks here are from the garden, where, the garden used to be. The reason these are here is to obviously hold down the tarp just in case, the wind blows, or just, of course, rain, obviously. I know, we're getting rain for the first time in a few months. Oh boy, but it's gonna get even worse in the summer. Oh boy, and that's a few months away. See, I don't need to worry about that. But, hold on, there we go. Either way, in there is the LANAI chairs. Well, the table chairs in the LANAI. The little table thing there is in there. And I think that's it. Now, a ton of these cinder blocks are technically holding these up. We do have a cinder blocks platform. Well, we do have a platform made out of cinder blocks from the garden, and then we use just the remaining ones that were just left over, and just to hold down the tarp. So yeah, the garden is completely gone. I really was not joking, guys, back then when I said that it was going to get removed in the future. Because, yeah, here's your proof I was not actually joking about that. Yep, it is completely gone, and probably nothing will ever be put here again. So yeah, we can finally have this all to whatever the heck we want. I don't think anything's really going to be placed there anymore, so yeah, it's cool. We're going to have that completely empty space to do basically anything, which is going to be awesome. So yep, basically for events for the next month until this project is finished, yeah, you're not going to be seeing any decorations over here because of all of this. But who cares? That's completely fine by me. I have the rest of the backyard to do whatever I want. But actually, now I gotta find a way to decorate over here now. Hey, we get a new place to decorate things, even though it's technically the same spot. But now, I can actually get creative with even more unique ideas now that the garden is gone. Oh, and let's just say, you don't even understand how freaking satisfying it was to destroy the garden. Oh boy. Of course, we had to get all of the plants and dirt out of it. We threw all the plants away since they were in there for years. We took out all the dirt, which is what a good majority of that down there is. And after we lifted them out of their specific spots. Oh yeah, you bet they tore apart because they were that old. Granted, we built those in 2018, literally 2 months before moving into this house that I'm in now. Yep, it was already back in my old house that we built these. So of course, because of them being that old, of course they were going to tear apart. And you bet, because of us finding that out, oh, you bet I went nuts. Just destroying all of these. And you guys seriously don't even understand. It was freaking satisfying. Of course, I had to hit all these things a million times with shovels, or at least just one shovel. And again, it felt satisfying. It's the first time I actually got to destroy something in a long time. That was actually meant to be destroyed on purpose. And which that was also meant to be destroyed on purpose. All the garden boxes. Just those boxes that held the gardens over the last few years. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention this because it is going to look like this for about a month. Because yeah, we did hear it is going to at least take a month to do this entire LANAI project. So yeah, with that being said, oh yeah, some of the leaves you might notice were, blown away, thankfully. But yep, just here to say, the LANAI is getting renovated. And I, again, do not mean just moving around furniture in like we did in 2020 and just also adding the TV. No, we mean a complete remake of this entire LANAI, like a complete remodel of this LANAI. Literally, everything's getting redone, and it's going to be satisfying. Of course, again, it'll take over a month to complete the project, which means I'll come back in around a month once it's complete to tour you around it. Obviously. That'll be saved for a future back reveal sometime in April. Once, obviously it's complete. But you know what? Just like the workshop building project, maybe I might make some back reveals on this project maybe sometime in the future. As it goes on maybe. Because, I really think that I kind of want to do that again at some point, but that's unless we have some actual updates regarding this. So yeah, if you were curious why pretty much all the furniture was gone, at first, like all those chairs and couches are all gone. Yeah, let's just be clear, we were getting new furniture not just because we felt like it, it was for this project. Yep, clearly for this project, but also because we had that other furniture for like over 13 years. But mainly, in reality, it was actually for this project. And oh boy, it's going to feel great once everything's done in around a month. So yeah. Oh boy. It really feels weird not having any water here. Oh boy, and also that is messed up. Look at that down there. It looks really messed up now that there's no water. It really feels weird. Oh, it feels weird. Now, with that being said, guys, what are your thoughts? I know, that came out of completely nowhere. Now, here's a little fun fact. This is kind of a sequel to another back review I made around last year as well, called What Happened to the Backyard. You probably remember that when a good majority of the second half of the backyard was torn down, like the fences. It was kind of the same thing, but basically it's just completely different. But either way, I'll see you guys all in the next episode on March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day. And yeah, with that being said, guys, yep, goodbye. Dear God, thank God I finally got to reveal that to you. Here's the thing, we've actually been kind of planning this project for, I want to say, around the time we were painting the whole house. Yep, we've been planning it for that long. Finally, I got to reveal it to you.